Hello everyone, Bleubricks today is at Crawford Lane. We are going to be taking you up to this 5-room, point block, tastefully renovated, 10 minutes walk to Bugis, a real rare gem. So let's follow the BB team as we bring you on this home tour. Let's go! So let's talk about some BB facts. We are currently standing in 461 Crawford Lane, completed in 1981, the second youngest within the cluster, with a remaining lease of 56 years. This cluster contains of 7 blocks, all varying in designs. Only our block at 461, we are a point block design, while the others are slab block designs. Our block only have 5-room flats, while other flat types within the cluster of the blocks are majority 3-room and a small portion of 4-room and 5-room. Our block that is within the Crawford Court cluster, we are just 5 minutes walk away from Lavender MRT station. Right underneath the blocks within our clusters are where you can find amenities like coffee shops, cafes and other things. So once you enter in towards the left, you have a dead space that has already been converted to a storeroom, and coming into the living and dining area, you have a separated area where you have a sprawling living room and a huge dining room just beside your open kitchen concept. To our right would be the flex room where you're able to use it as an office or study, or you have the option of converting it back to a 3rd bedroom. This unit have 2 balconies, one in the master and one in the common area. For the common area balcony, it has been converted to a drying area, which you can have the option to convert it into an office or study or a 4th bedroom for a flex room kind of style. Towards the right, we then have the 2nd common bedroom, and to the left, we have the master bedroom, which has already been converted with the semicircle balcony to add a soft touch to the master bedroom. So welcome to the unit. Coming into the foyer, what I really like is that you have these separated tiles from your vinyl living area, allowing you to know that this is the area where you wear your shoes so you do not bring the dirt over into this side. Towards our left, we have a dead space previously, but it has been converted to a storeroom where it is quite a decent size, almost the size of your household bomb shelter, where you have racks to store all your shoe and also some shelving inside to put those larger items. So coming into then the living room, you have a huge area to work with. The wall-to-wall distance is very huge. You don't have much built-ins in this house. You have a nice feature wall with some storage and a built-in TV console. So where over here on this living room wall side, you are along Victoria Street, where on the right, you are about 5 minutes walk to Lavender MRT, or you are 10 to 13 minutes walk towards Bugis MRT. Next, let's move on to the kitchen. So as for our owners, they did up a open concept kitchen that is framing the entrance with an L-shaped countertop. Even though with this L-shaped countertop, you will not find any dead space because there are systems designed specifically for this kind of shape, and even a power track at the corner without any ugly switches on the wall. The good thing about this kitchen is that it allows you to have a modular concept where you want to semi-enclose this. You can have an L-shaped sliding glass and also a glass serving hatch that you can open up all the way towards the end or close it when you're doing your heavy cooking. Coming into the kitchen towards the right, you have your common bathroom in terrazzo floor finishing and also walled up tiles. The interesting part of it is that everything was fitted towards the height of what you are now, because in older configurations, sometimes the bathroom, the sink may not be in the best ergonomic design. So with the bathroom out of the way, you realize that there are multiple countertop spaces both in the dry kitchen and also the wet kitchen. The wet kitchen is enclosable through these glass sliding doors over here when you're doing your heavy cooking on your induction hob over here with your sink, and 3 panel windows so that you do not have the fumes circulating within here. So next, let's move on to the BB location analysis. So 461 Crawford Lane is located where Victoria Street meets Jalan Sultan, sitting right in front of Lavender MRT station that offers unparalleled connection to the East-West line. The nearest expressway is KPE and ECP, which is about 5 minutes drive away for both. So amenities within the vicinity is like what the Chinese say, 多到不能再多. The nearest supermarket, NTUC, is near Lavender MRT, which is a 5 minutes walk away, and there's a Sheng Siong at the New World Centre 7 minutes walk. Doorstep has a bus stop that offers 6 bus services that can bring you to the western side of Singapore at Pasir Panjang or the east at Changi Village. Nearest transformation is the plot of land surrounding Nickel Highway MRT station. Right next to our block was where the old Hong Wen Primary School sits, and since it has now moved to a new location, it is still currently zoned as an educational plot on the URA master plan until the next revision, which is coming later part of this year. Within the 1 to 2 km, we have 4 primary schools: Bendemeer Primary, Farrer Park Primary, Hong Wen, and St. Margaret School. So where we are right now is previously the balcony, as you can see on the floor plan, but it has been converted into an indoor space that has their stygian over here that they allow for some of their drying of their clothes. But if you want that 4th additional flex room, what you could do is that you can enclose this area over here. Because you have 4 panel windows bringing lots of natural lighting into this room, you are able to do up your office or your study, which is even longer. It's about 2 to 2.5 meters. Next, let's move on to the dining. So the dining is very conveniently located just outside of your kitchen, so you don't need to walk through a lot of spaces. And this was previously the 3rd bedroom that has been converted to a flex room. When we are talking about flex room nowadays, you see a lot of new launches, they have this additional area or space that they have the option to either convert it into a small bedroom, or they could convert it into an open office and study area, just like what we have done here. So you have storage lining one side of the entire room, while you have an open area on the other side. And as for the storages, storage can never be enough. So you have soft closing all throughout this entire carpentry, which lines the entire length of the room, and a nice display shelf for you to centralize and put some memories or mementos. So before we move on to the last 2 bedrooms, let's talk about the quick BB comparative pricing analysis. So flats at this size are hard to come by nowadays, with 5 rooms always going at about 1,200 square feet kind of size. But us standing at 1,313 square feet, we are closer towards the EA sizes within Singapore. Looking in the area just opposite of us, we have 5 room 1,184 square feet at Jellicoe, transacting at 970 with a high floor transacted at 1.2 million. Similarly, if we move towards Jalan Besar, we have units upwards of 980,000 to 1.2 million, or towards the west of us, further away from town, in Geylang, at upwards of $1 million. But we have to know also that our unit may not be for everyone due to its remaining lease. So if you are someone who's looking at location for their top priority, or PLH, which is the prime land housing, maybe this might be the unit for you. Because ultimately, when you do sell this unit in the future, you are not restricted like the PLH criteria that you can see over here in the link below. So next, let's move on to the BB financial analysis. So if we look at the financial analysis, this unit going for 899,000, size at 1,313 square feet. In order to afford this at an 80% loan to value ratio, you need to have a combined income of $13,500. So with this $13,500, what are you looking at and what are you comparing with? The first thing to note is that in our surrounding, we have multiple many $1,000,000 flats. So in order to afford a $1 million flat, you have to earn about $15,500 of a combined income, as compared to us, which is at 13.5 combined income. And the good thing is that in flats in this area, 8 out of 10 homes are usually non-renovated. With our unit, you are saving cost and time. Why cost? Is because when you do your renovation for a flat at this size, it's at least about 80 to 150,000 in terms of renovation, which you have to pay out of pocket expenses. Or either that, you take a renovation loan, which is currently sitting at about 4.8% interest per year. As compared to us, if you are buying a fully renovated 5-room flat that has been done already, and you are able to take it within your mortgage loan, you're only looking at about 2.6% interest for your mortgage loan that has factored in the renovation loan. That is of course excluding any cash over valuations that you may be paying. And if we look towards the surrounding, these are some comparisons for you. In January alone, 2024, we had 74 1 million and above HDB transactions, while in the year of 2023, we had 460. That goes to show the demand for this kind of houses in such locations and also such conditions are in high demand. So before you go, let's check out the last two bedrooms, which is the common room and the master bedroom. So welcome to one of the common bedrooms. Firstly, entering towards your left, you have full height wardrobes that are huge. In this bedroom itself, you do not have any built-in, so that's the good part of you for you to modify it towards whatever you want. And because our owners knew that this window is facing towards the main road of Victoria Street, they had the foresight of having these windows as double glazed. Next, let's move on to the master bedroom. And while we're walking towards the master bedroom, let's talk about the aircons. You have aircons in all your room and even 2 aircons in your dining and your living area. So welcome to the master. First highlight of the master bedroom is that it is really very spacious. You have that very nice soft touch where the inner balcony has been converted to be part of the master bedroom space, and this balcony faces towards Bugis and town area. You have a nice little overview. So with the light framing the semicircle, making it more like a hotel feel. You have the TV console on this side and also additional storages. So storage is definitely sufficient for this household. Next, let's move on towards the other side. This is what I really call a real walk-in wardrobe, where you have 4 panel doors sliding, that you have a lot of space to work and prep with. You have an external sink because they were trying to make do with the size of the bathroom, not compromising on squeezing a sink inside. So they thought of a very nice sintered stone external sink where you're able to do all your charging of your toothbrushes, your shavers and all that, and having sufficient space in the bathroom with your terrazzo floor tiling and also a standing shower. So if you are interested in this huge 5-room unit located at 461 Crawford Lane, marketed at 899,000, size at 1,313 square feet, a stone's throw to Bugis and on the fringe of city living, do contact our listing managers down here today for a viewing. Thank you for following the BB team on this home tour. Do remember to hit our like and subscribe button. We are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok and all our social media handles down below. My name is Lyndon, Bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers. Always happy to show you the place, and I'll see you soon. Okay, I am ready. Follow BB team on this home tour and follow BB team on this. So let's follow the BB home team. So if you are someone who's looking